This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
This is Max Headroom, and what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever.
Live from the Raw Radio X studios in downtown Detroit, this is the IT in the D Show.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive! Clytus, I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today?
Dig, you IT geeks. This is Dre DeMatteo from Sons of Anarchy. You are listening to IT in the D.
What happens when you tap the angry beaver in the bunghole?
Exactly.
Come on.
Christ. What the hell with this? I'm calling a break. We'll come back to the show.
Just where do you guys think you are?
The Library of Congress?
Detroit? Beyond the sun?
Any of those right?
Hi, I'm Ernie Hudson, and you're listening to IT in the D. All you nerds out there.
Nerds.
Nerds!
What is a nerd?
What's up, everybody? This is Billy Zapka. Sweep the leg. Listening to IT in the D Show. No mercy.
You're in your underwear. I'm in my underwear. Here, let's hang out.
No, I'm sorry, honey. I have a headache.
I definitely want to see Bob in his underwear. That's a fact.
Conan, what is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of your women.
How much scotch did you drink that night, by the way? Half a bottle. Okay, then shut the hell up.
Hi, this is Martin Cove, John Kreese from the Karate Kid movie, and you're listening to IT in the D.
This is a bad idea.
Hey guys, it's Ty Mogg, Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon. You're listening to the IT and D Show.
I may have to wipe the geek off.
Hi, I'm Brittany Daniel from The Game, and you're listening to IT in the D Show.
Hey, Jerry Slater. Hey, Jerry Slater. Really good. Hey, Jerry Slater.
Take him to Detroit.
No, not Detroit. No, please. Anything but that. No.
I used to hang out at the Magumba Bar. It was a rough place, the seediest dive on the wharf, populated with every reject and cutthroat from Bombay to Calcutta. It's worse than Detroit.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Then don't come. Shut up.
This is Robert Hayes, the Jet Striker to my mother. When I'm not hanging out at the Magumbo Bar, I'm listening to the IT and the D Show. It's worse than Detroit.
Is there such thing as a meat hangover?
I love my Monday meat stick.
Turn your microphone off. Just get out.
Hey folks, this is WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and you're listening to the IT and the D Show. Tough guy. Ho!
I don't know who brought that bell in, but Bob's got a new toy.
Hello, everybody. It's Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and you are listening to IT in the D.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
The question isn't what are we going to do. The question is what aren't we going to do.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
If you want an interesting podcast, this would be the one to listen to. This is the Beer Show, episode 62 of the IT in the B. We're sitting here in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial Center, beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan.
Free beer. Free beer.
Free beer, exactly.
Free beer.
We've already killed one growler of Falling Down Beer Company.
This is Bob, the sales guy. We're sitting here with Dave the Geek, Jeff the Voice of Reason. Like we said, this is the Beer Show. We have a repeat offender, Mark Larson, here from Falling Down Beer Company. Woo-hoo! And we have the good folks here from Detroit Beer Press.
Hello.
Glad you guys can make it out.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
As always, the show is brought to you by... sorry. As always, the show is brought to you by Logicalis, us.logicalis.com, and also Quantum Storage, quantum.com. And as always, our alcohol sponsors are Fallen Down Beer and Valentine Distillery. And we're going to call this one IT in the B, because the show is all about beer.
I thought we were going to call it, have you tried putting a pickle in that?
Oh, that's from earlier.
Yeah.
Pickle in the PBR.
Pickle in the PBR. That's the title for
Isolate
tonight's
that.
show.
We already got to drop.
Yeah.
In
Don't
the
knock
first
it
30
till you
seconds.
try it, guys. Don't knock it till you try it.
You know,
And we're going to isolate that, too.
They always,
we should have warned you about that at the bar, by the way.
No, it's okay.
They always,
did you not listen to the opening? It's all
And nothing but sound drops.
They always talk about the pickle. One of the worst mistakes I ever made is they always talk about the pickle chaser with whiskey.
Ooh, yeah.
And I said, you know what? Why don't I dump the pickle juice in the whiskey and then do that all together?
Yeah, the pickleback.
It was one of the worst. No,
that
mixing
sounds
them together was
terrible.
one of the worst decisions I ever made as a human being.
Why would you punish Jameson?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
That's like sacrilege.
Well, like pickle juice is like the best thing to drink for a hangover. It has the most electrolytes in it. So
What?
Yeah. You guys ever hear that?
It's like
before?
broad. It's like broad.
Did you just make that up?
No, that's completely serious. You can Google that shit.
Does Gatorade know that?
Yeah. Don't tell Gatorade. Don't tell Gatorade.
So that's the secret ingredient in a 5-hour energy drink.
Yeah.
I just had every scene of Idiocracy go through my head, like pickle juice. It's got electrolytes.
Brondo. It's got what
What plants crave.
I hope everyone drinks just a jar of pickle juice after this. Like,
We may, with the amount of growlers that we have in the studio.
If Billy's out there listening, he's going to be kissing our ass on behalf of McClure's in about 4, 3, 2.
Actually, you know what's really good? I make my wife, we call them Polish martinis at the house. It's 2/3 vodka, 1/3 pickle juice, garnished with a pickle. It's actually not, I don't mind it. That one's not bad. The whiskey, forget it. Anyway. No. Well, what do you make? I don't know what the hell
No, so we are live, and just to handle some business. So our phone number, in case anybody wants to call in, we're at 313-462-0107.
No one's going to call.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/IT in the D.
No one
on
likes us.
Twitter at IT in the D.
No one at us.
Most important order of business. We have our event this Thursday night. Man, that came up quickly. We will be.
That's what she said.
We'll be. Hey, you mocked me when I made that joke last week, you smarmy bastard.
That's why I'm here.
Right. So we're at Blackfin, back room, Royal Oak, 5 o'clock start time. As always, should be an interesting event. We always have the fun little bump/ripple effect after one of our Pink Slip Party events. So
yeah, this is the after Pink Slip Party halo effect, right?
Right. This is the aftershock.
I did have one of my Don't Be That Guy moments today. We got an email from someone saying, "Hey, we're hiring someone in Mountain View, California. Can you post it on your site and give us some information so we can hire them and pay for relocation to get them out of Detroit and into Mountain View, California?"
Yeah, because it's so awesome to move out west, and we have awesome opportunities, and we're willing to help relocate. Can you help us out? Post us on all of your boards. I should have just. It's like we were talking about this at the bar. I'm like, no, that's an auto delete for me.
No, I did a polite reply, and I should have really just sent that website. There's the no 8 O's. Or send a screenshot going, what part of, don't you understand?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, IT in the D.
Actually, I had to read it twice because I thought it was a joke at first.
Right. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what people are thinking with the nonsense that they send
people
us,
don't read.
No.
That's what it is. It's like, another networking group? Sure. Yeah, let's just post.
Although Jeff, you'll get a kick out of this because reaching back through space and time.
Oh, no.
I got a Facebook message over the weekend from Newman.
Really?
Newman, yes. Back in the early 2000s, there was a guy who worked for me that my loving nickname for him was Newman. And he, laughably though, he wasn't even reaching out for himself. He was reaching out for two of his.
Well, that was going to be my first question. What does he want?
Yeah,
what does he need?
He was reaching out on behalf of two of his former now coworkers because basically the entire company got shut down.
Ouch.
And he was like, Dave, look, he's like, I know you do all this stuff. He's like, and he's decided he's out. He's going to focus on his whole writing thing, do books.
Yeah, he's got a couple books out, right?
So he's going to focus on that. But he was like, look, he's like, these two guys, it's a guy and a girl. He's like, please. He's like, I'll
standing up for him. That's
he's
good.
Like, I'll even show up Thursday night and introduce them to you.
Do I have to go to a bar and have a beer? Oh my
God! No!
Oh, you know what we forgot today is
Columbus Day.
It's Columbus Day.
What? I told you, thanks to road construction off of 94, I got horribly lost today driving around Dearborn for like 20 minutes. Couldn't figure out where the hell I was. So in honor of Columbus Day, I just stopped at the first random building I found and declared it to be mine.
Is it?
So you
that's where I set up shop today.
So wait. So you spread disease and misery?
Right. Brought, whooped out the smallpox blankets. Life was good.
Is it a coincidence today's Canadian Thanksgiving?
Well,
I still, you know what? Screw Canada.
I don't understand.
No, I go instead of the whole Indian.
Get your own holiday.
Right.
No, get your own holiday for crying out loud.
Never landed in Nova Scotia.
No, they did not.
They came to
the
Plymouth
Vikings
Rock.
did.
Yeah.
Get over it.
My cousin invited me over, in Windsor, and they said,
Yeah.
well, I go, what, instead of Indians and teepees, you guys do like Eskimos and igloos? Like, how does that work?
Nice.
Because, yeah, we surf penguin, Bob. Like, come on over. But
I would try that.
Did you see the video Bill Lindholm pulled on your wall? Like,
Yes.
how is Columbus Day still a thing?
Yeah.
Like, how is it still a thing? Like,
And it's still a recognized federal holiday.
What's wrong with that? What is wrong? What is so wrong with that?
What? There's a bank holiday?
No, that is still a federal holiday. Who cares? Are we trying to bastardize history?
Yeah, it's not really
bastardizing history.
You stupid.
It's recognizing history for what it actually is.
Yeah, Columbus was kind of a bastard.
And if you didn't realize what I was doing,
Right. No, it's okay. So
He almost wiped Haiti off the map. Like,
Yeah, he was
give him a holiday.
He was trying to go from Italy to India.
He was trying to-
Let's remember that.
go through the shortcut.
And yeah,
And it got sideswiped.
Shortcut going the wrong way around the world.
Well, he didn't know any better.
And yeah,
he didn't have GPS at the time.
Right. Yeah. So yeah,
And he never set foot in America, mind you. He was in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Isn't that the 52nd state?
No, that's I don't know. That's Mexico.
The horribly inaccurately
No,
named
it's not
Virgin
Mexico.
Islands.
Did you see
No,
Ann Arbor-
we're Mexico's second state.
Ann Arbor Bacon Trust. Did you see their tweet today?
No.
So
Ann Arbor, what is it?
Who?
Ann Arbor Bacon Trust.
I thought he said bacon.
I thought he said Bacon Trust.
We hear what we want to hear.
There's a bacon trust. I'm in.
I got excited for a second.
Eat your meat stick, okay?
It's delicious.
No, they put out Ann Arbor Bank will be open today because Columbus is in Ohio.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's awesome.
Nice. So I guess that's Columbus Day in a nutshell. Screw that guy. Screw all of them. Yeah, whatever. I guess in other news though, we do have the snapping to talk about.
Oh man, not this.
Have to because
Yeah,
I went and looked. It was 6 months ago when we told everybody delete Snapchat off your phone. They have freely admitted they have no control over their
I totally
APIs.
forgot that we even brought up Snapchat.
Yep, they freely admitted that, like, you know, they didn't actually delete anything. They just renamed the files.
Yeah.
And so why anyone is surprised...
Everything is discoverable.
Oh, yeah, so why anybody's surprised that there's now, you know, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of, you know, these little 10 to 15-second videos floating around out there on the internet that are now, you know, they've been compromised from the server and they're out and about. Granted, there are two things. One, apparently, from what I've read... the signal-to-noise ratio is huge.
Oh, I was going to say, I mean, didn't I read that most of the posts were like, hey, check out my new shoes.
Right.
Hey, look at my new blouse.
You know,
Check out my purse.
Well,
what do you think of my purse?
Look at every stupid crap conversation you see on
it's
Facebook.
It's high school chat.
The same people that were so happy about the celebrity news getting leaked are going, holy shit.
Well, and I'll get to that in just a sec. So, but then the second one is because
It totally is karma.
Because the popular demographic of Snapchat is 13 to 17 years old,
and
basically,
Pedophile Central.
The caveat that's going to like you hop on the IRC chat rooms or any place else, and they'll say, "Look, yeah, here's the file." It's essentially kiddie porn. If you download this file, may God have mercy on your soul. Good luck with you. But that's my new game because I played it earlier tonight, and it was actually a lot of fun when my wife had one of her hair clients come over. I say, hey, did you hear about Snapchat? And she was like, no, what? And I was like, well, apparently there was a big snap, you know, there's a leak, and basically all these people's
They have the internet
videos
on iPhones now?
got compromised and yada, yada, yada. The look on her face
guilty
told me everything I needed to know. So that's my new game. That's
Hey, don't I recognize you from?
Right. I'm going to cipher through 300,000 photos to hopefully see your boobies. That's what I'm going to do right now. Like, it's so stupid.
Because I have nothing better to do with my day.
No, but it's so stupid.
Does Google Goggles have an API that like I could give a normal photo of her and then they could
No, but I'm sure somebody's already creating the app for that.
Ooh, that's Dave done smart idea. So it's going to come. I mean, obviously, the people that are hosting it are going to get arrested because it's not.
Well, anyone that downloads the file should be arrested.
Well, it's a torrent. So, I mean, you know, again, good luck finding out where it's hosted from. Good luck finding out.
Yeah, but you can find out where it's offshore. You can find out who pulled it.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah, but everyone's using a shared IP address.
Who was sitting in the seat before this? They got the worst. like Adidas cologne wearing. Like it's so gross. It's so. I can't even breathe.
Is that why you wanted to switch chairs with me?
No, it's so disgusting. I can't breathe right. It's so. Turn on the fan for crying out
Stop
loud.
everything. Wait, hold on a minute.
Exactly. So what else is going on besides
Turn the fan on.
sucking? And me stinking like Adidas cologne.
Ebola.
Still, can we stop talking about Ebola?
No, we can't stop talking about Ebola.
Because this is how the world ends. I'm sorry. This is how it works. This is how every disaster film and apocalyptic film
Have you
starts.
never read The Stand? Have you never read, like, watched any of the disaster?
It needs to be like Dawn of the Dead. I see that you might contract it. You get a bullet in the head. Like, be done. We're good.
Well, yeah, I'm completely good with nuking Dallas right now.
And Boston and everywhere else.
What has Dallas ever actually? I mean, dude, home of the Cowboys. Nuke them. Be done with it.
Well, the cheerleaders. Think about the cheerleaders.
Think about the
cheerleader TV show.
Collateral damage. It happens.
All right. Okay.
Good TV show. EDS. I don't know. Comerica's there. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got a huge Dallas. No, hold on. Our second biggest viewing audience is in Texas. We can't say bad things about Texas.
Sorry, everybody.
All five of you.
No, dude, we've actually got a nice big pocket down in Dallas. But sorry, it is.
We got what the?
What? A pocket? What?
A pocket of listeners.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant something else.
No, that wasn't a euphemism. But no, so the nurse that was, or the hospital worker that was around the Ebola patient that died has contracted the disease. And the first story that came out was, oh, well, there was a breach of protocol and that's how it happened. And then the follow-up stories that happened today was, oh, no, there wasn't. And so now explain it.
But she had all their crap on, I heard. How did she get it?
Well, that's what everybody...
Well, the CDC has already been renamed the Centers for Disease Confusion.
That's what you get for breathing air, you stupid lady.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, no one can get their facts straight, and no one that's a perceived expert is actually an expert. So everyone's blazing a trail here, literally, with how to combat this thing.
I've seen it go political where it's Bush's fault for
oh
cutting
my God.
CDC budget.
They already trying to do that.
on.
They're trying to politicize the frickin' disease. That's ridiculous.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They're blaming the GOP. It's like, come on. Moving on.
Republicans are at fault for everything. So.
What else do we have on the
Just
stupid
accept
list?
it and move on. Let's see. So we've, kind of cool local news. There's right outside of Ann Arbor, they have built a 30-acre city to test drive driverless cars in. Like, they have built an entire city with roads, buildings, the whole 9 yards.
Nothing good will come
They're
of this.
testing driverless cars outside of Ann Arbor.
They have driverless lawnmowers. That would be, and then like driverless, like, oh yeah.
Haven't we talked about that? We have the Roomba. We need the Lawnba.
Yeah,
we do.
Oh.
See, none of these driverless anything will work unless everything is driverless. Because if you have one idiot on the road that's behind the wheel,
you put
it'll
an
mess everything
electric
up.
fence in your yard for the dogs.
Yeah.
Then you have the lawnmower that follows the same boundary.
No, because somebody's going to hack into that lawnmower and have that lawnmower, like write a cursive message in somebody else's front yard
and take out the neighbor kids. I'm okay with that. What's wrong with that? They're annoying little bastards.
Nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying it's going to happen.
Why does everybody have a wiener on their front lawn?
Be maximum overdrive. They'll just
exactly
program it. They don't kill people.
Right. See, this has already happened in the 80s. Yep. It's every 80s movie.
Well, but I mean, to the point. I mean, London, they just.
Well, what are they doing with the city?
No, it's just.
You're supposed to cut the grass.
No, what you mean? Like, what are they doing with it? They're taking the driverless cars there
and
be like seeing how they
perform.
or anything. No, there's no.
But if you call it a city, there's.
So I have a question about all these driverless vehicles.
Right?
Aren't you taking somebody's job away? Why isn't everyone screaming about taking jobs away?
You're still sitting in your car. How you?
Am I?
How else are you getting somewhere?
I don't know. No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about the lawnmowers and everything.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell are you? What Richie Rich? You've got your little driver that takes you to work.
No, I'm talking about the lawnmowers. I'm talking about the lawnmowers and all the other
will
stuff.
Be out of a job.
That's right.
Stupid.
Smithson won't
be able to I already moved on from the stupid driverless cars. That's not going to happen.
What if you cut your own grass? You're not taking any jobs. You're increasing jobs by buying their stupid.
Talking about little lawnmower services.
You know, Bob with his little pair of scissors every week with his yard. I mean, he's out there taking care of his stuff.
He doesn't have a yard.
He's got a pair of scissors.
He's got a postage stamp.
I hire that done. I don't do that.
Of course he does.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
You have like 9 square feet of grass.
Yes, I hire it done. Twice a year.
You have kids.
Twice a year. I'm lucky to get them to clean up their room and going to make my landscaping. No, so you call it. Hold on, just to wrap this up. You call it a city.
Yeah,
but all it is a road. There's nothing going on. Like you can't hang out.
Well, no. I mean, it's
Put up
like
a bar.
It's like an
That's what
enclosed
I'm saying.
testing area.
Watch them.
Mark, make that happen.
No, see, that's put a bar in like a viewing area, like a stadium, and watch them just like drive around.
Like Rock'em Sock'em
Yeah.
robots, but be like
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like,
Why don't they just like enclose that like around the stadium? Because that'll be a true test of the technology. After a game,
They didn't consult me beforehand. Damn
Stories suck this week. What else is going on?
that was a dumb local story.
Well, the
It's about
side
Ann
note-
Arbor,
the-
not
the-
Detroit.
The side note is the driverless subway cars. I mean, talking about that. I mean, that's
that
in
already a
London
thing?
now.
Yeah, I always
It
thought
is.
they all were.
No, they
Yeah,
launched them in London.
I thought that was automatic.
No,
they just don't show up.
Yeah, because the one guy
As
that
if
went
by magic.
No, because the one guy that was texting that went
the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. The guy shows up. He's just reading the paper.
No, isn't that the guy who went off the tracks because he was texting and he put the thing too fast around the corner and
Oh, yeah, that was in France or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
whatever.
why.
I don't know, Lloyd. The French are assholes.
Exactly.
So, but speaking of Google, PETA is mad.
Screw PETA.
Because
PITA or PETA?
Not the bread.
Okay.
The,
Checking.
Wait, my kid's PTA?
Yeah, the people eating tasty animals.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
them.
okay, yeah,
they're
yeah.
mad. Because
they're hypocrites?
Because Google, yes, because the news is leaking that they kill more animals than anybody else on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but no, they're mad at Google because Google used a camel to get its street view of the desert. I don't know if you saw those images that were floating
Somebody
around.
strapped a camera to a camel.
So they did a Google Street View with a camel,
Was it
and
just
and
laying
PETA
down
is
on
mad.
the ground?
Yeah, right.
What-
No,
what is a
walking
camel?
through the desert.
Oh, okay.
Well, how would you like watch that footage? Because wouldn't it be like, ugh, ugh.
I'm sure
How'd that go, Jeff?
Yeah, good radio, Jeff. Yeah. They had shock absorbers. They had, I mean,
shock absorbers on a camel?
Well, on the camera. It's a shock mount. It was actually, the footage was actually kind of cool. But
You watched it?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
Hey, I think this is a record on Twitter. Somebody on the treadmill listening to our show. That's crazy. I've never thought that would ever
There's
occur.
somebody exercising.
There's somebody exercising?
Screw that person.
There's somebody, wait. If you're exercising, listen to
They better have a beer too. On the
Here we are. Eating
You're
Slim
making us
Jims.
look bad. What else you got?
We've got Kmart, which is
Got
still
hacked.
a thing. Got hacked.
No, the Kmart down.
Who shops at Kmart?
River. Kmart downriver is turning into a World of Beers, right? Right?
Yeah, they're closing.
Yeah, they're already
All the
closing.
Kmart's are
Yeah,
closing.
they're
Turning into a world of beers? That's not
Yeah.
closing in my mind.
yeah.
That's what they should have done in '99.
Right?
That's the only funny thing. I'll never. The only funny joke I ever remembered from Arsenio Hall was, "Hey, I hear there's a new tennis shoe coming out that's made out of recycled garbage." He goes, "I always thought if you bought shoes made out of recycled garbage, you just go to Kmart." I still think it's funny. I don't care. Exactly.
Where's that Crickets app when you need it?
Made me laugh. Screw you.
Whoa.
Screw you. I'm leaving.
See ya.
It's my show. I can say what I want.
Exactly. Kiss my ass. It's true.
One from our industry perspective, there's that whole lawsuit going on with Infosys about the prejudice against U.S. workers, and one of their recruiters took the stand and said under oath that yes, indeed, he was told, instructed, ordered to not hire U.S.-based workers.
Get out.
That's a problem.
How
It
high
is a
up the
problem.
chain was that? Is he told? That was the
Yeah, exactly.
First thing I thought was how high up the chain was, like a mid-level like crap manager, or was it like the executives?
And his boss. And you would assume that directive would have come from. I'm sure
Plausible
it's gonna be-
deniability.
Yeah, the whole Ollie North. They'll be tracing and tracking emails and all that.
Are
kind
they
of fun
screwed for? I mean, because that's some
that's
pretty egregious.
That's pretty big. Yeah.
It's not like saying, "Hey, we're going to put our call center over there." That's like saying we're not hiring anyone.
Ugh.
Has it got to, answer me this? Has it gotten to the point?
Riddle me this, Bat.
Exactly. Has it gotten to the point where it's more expensive, just from a communications
To go offshore?
productivity,
Oh, absolutely. it has.
logistics?
It's come full circle.
Well, that's
build-
why all the call centers are coming back to Nebraska.
Yeah.
Right. It makes
Idaho.
sense. But even when they went
Would
there,
you call me?
He called it. He said about himself. But even when they went there to begin with, they go, it can't. From all this stuff, like you meant, like the bandwidth, they had to put like point-to-point DS3s to India so they would get communication, so they could send the files
And
back.
they still don't
right?
answer the
And, like,
phone.
right? And like it's crazy, like the logistics and the infrastructure, and all the crap they
Well,
built.
and that
It
was-
could
that
not-
was-
There's no way they
Dude,
save
even
money.
from a dev standpoint, I mean, that was one of the arguments that I always got.
They had to send those
Spend a
massive
million to
files.
save a
Well,
buck.
not only that, but okay, great. So you get developers at a third of the cost.
At what cost?
Well, Right, because then you wind up having to, whether there's a communication gap or you now have your onshore team that has to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to be at meetings and that kind of stuff, and you wind up getting stuff that has to get redone 2 and 3 times.
I remember EDS project managers back in the day.
There is no benefit.
Getting pissed off having to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning for a conference call because they're trying to conference with people in Bangalore. It's beyond frustrating.
But haven't they figured that? Yeah, I mean, obviously they're moving stuff back so they can. I mean, because we're selling call center stuff by us like crazy.
I would imagine so.
They're moving back here, but like the decision to do that to begin with had to. I can't see how you could cost justify something like that. And I think it's
nowadays, no, because I mean, like they did. I mean,
people didn't know any better.
What's
back
the story?
Then, right?
Didn't Yahoo quit India, or what did they do? They fired everyone in India.
Well, that was the edict that what's her name, Marissa, said that everyone's got to work under one roof now.
Well, I mean,
That's
and it basically took a world tour. I mean, they went to India. Well, I mean, it was Bangalore and then Hyderabad, and then they went, okay, well, now we're going to go to Czechoslovakia. Then they went to Russia. Then they bounced around the world, and it's basic
the same
supply
story,
and
different
demand.
country.
I mean, I'm all about the global economy.
Well, no, it's basic supply and demand.
Yeah.
You get everybody making that same move, and it gets more and more expensive.
Here's the thing. I'm all about the global economy because obviously if you want to sell in Europe and you want to sell in Asia, then you should have something there. But for the same, I'd like to see it all. Like, remember how we talked about outsourcing rural?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why you go to Nebraska. That's why you go to the Dakotas. I mean, even mid-Michigan, for crying out loud. You don't think you couldn't get any talent in mid-Michigan? That, or even West Michigan and some of the outskirts of Grand Rapids? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. So, that's all I got.
What else you got?
No, actually, we're bouncing up against a break. So
right on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So we're going to be back with Mark from Falling Down, and this is the IT and the D Show.
We'll be right back.
IT and the D. Read, meet, listen. Networking Detroit. One beer at a time.
Dig, you IT geeks. This is Dre DeMatteo from Sons of Anarchy. You are listening to IT and the D.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.
All right, we're back. Segment 2, episode 62. This is the IT and the B Show, all about beer. This is Bob the Sales Guy here with Dave the Geek, Jeff the Voice of Reason. We're in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial, beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan. Find us online, itandthed.com, all that good stuff. And we are sponsored to you tonight by Logicalis and Quantum. And
Beer me.
Beer me?
Beer me.
Who said that, by the way?
Our was favorite person.
Oh, no, the one that she's banned from the studio for life? Yeah, that's right. She put her feet up trying to be all macho. But yeah, we got repeat offender Mark Larson's in the house from Falling Down Beer Company. We're glad you could make it out.
Thank you very much.
We only invite you because you bring us delicious Falling Down beer.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
I do.
This show
the growlers are open, so you can leave now.
This show has been a good investment for him because every week I'm there picking up not just the 2 growlers that he gives us for the show, but at least 2 more. Plus, usually
for your private stock.
Plus, usually at least an order of 2 of egg rolls to keep Anita happy.
They're good.
You've been expanding your menu as well, haven't you?
Well, it keeps changing.
Keeps changing.
We're now doing seasonal menus. So actually, November 1st we'll have a brand new menu.
Oh wow!
And you guys suck because you keep posting pictures on your Facebook and you make me want to go eat it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Every time.
So that's why I'm bringing it up. I'm like, damn it! Now I got to go back there.
Here's our special of the day. I have an afternoon full of meetings. Screw you.
Well, did you? Are you going down
marketing?
Right. Are you going down the route of pumpkin spice all the things? Are you being pretty careful about that?
No, I don't think there's any pumpkin spice anything.
Okay, good. Thank you. I just wanted to thank you. It's getting out of hand.
It is.
Where I can't eat anything anymore. Like
that without pumpkin in it.
Pumpkin spice cheeseburgers. No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
No, in fact, tomorrow I'm brewing, instead of the traditional pumpkin beer, I'm brewing a sweet potato casserole.
What? I don't know about that one.
What? So it's sweet potatoes, marshmallow fluff, pecans.
Shut your mouth.
Find that stuff. It's great.
So falling down. Seriously, I mean, we love you guys because I mean we've had a couple of events there. We do need to get back there for an event in the near future.
We do.
But I mean, it's a great little location. You guys are at 10 and Dequindre, and the way we've always said it is, yeah, there are a lot of breweries and brew pubs and that kind of stuff that are sprouting up all over the place. But what you guys do that's different is you not only have kick-ass beer, you have kick-ass food. Like the story I tell now is, so like my wife hates beer. It's just not her thing. But so we were driving around one day when we didn't have the kids, and she was like, hey, do you want to stop into that Falling Down place? And I'm like, honey, they only have beer. She happened to be getting over bronchitis, and so she said, well, I'm on antibiotics. I can't drink anyway. I want to try these damn egg rolls that you keep talking about.
We keep talking about it.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. So we hopped in, and, I had a couple drinks, and, she had a couple of Fagos, and we got the, egg rolls and a couple other things. And she literally looked like she got the first bite, and she went, you are not allowed to come here anymore without bringing these home.
Just to give a quick backstory, I mean, one of the reasons why we like having Mark on is Mark's an IT guy. We always joke we worked together, 12 years ago at a data center, ISP, and you're still in the IT business, and you went and followed, kind of said, hey, I want to brew beer, and lo and behold, here you are. So that's kind of one of the reasons why. Not saying actually your product is 10 times better than any brewery in town, and I'm not saying that because you're here. That's what I tell people outside. There's other breweries around that, you know who they are, and your stuff is rock solid.
Well, and there are. I mean, there are some that are close to you, and we go to your place, not there.
I appreciate that.
And you got some of the best names for your brews as well. I mean, we were talking about it before the show, and you've got an entire list of names that you want to use or potentially use. But like Ninja Chicken, like who thinks of that type of stuff? The names of your beers are awesome.
That'd be my wife on a bender.
So basically, like every good husband, keep your wife drunk. That's
kind of, yeah.
So
again, marketing,
right? Exactly. Know thy demographic, right?
Yeah.
No, so, and it is. I mean, like every time I've walked in there, I mean, you have built a good regular clientele. Like I've gotten to know 4 or 5 people that are there every Saturday when I walk in. But I always see the new folks that are, hey, we just saw this on Yelp, or we just saw this on
the IT the D show. They didn't see it.
Actually, there are a couple people that now listen to the show
positive
that we
reviews.
talk about it.
Okay, all right.
And so, but or the you guys, it was at Metro Times. You guys were just noted in.
Yeah, Metro Times. We were number 13 on their top 40 list of bars in the area.
Bars or brew pubs?
Bars.
Wow, that's rock solid. Even though Metro Times is getting uber weird, but that's still cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I should congratulate you or.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Take it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we were number 13. Just put that on a plaque,
Exactly.
You get ribbons for everything nowadays, anyway. So
everybody gets a trophy.
Everyone, you're a winner.
I participated, so.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly. Yay, he's here. So what's we actually we talk about what you're doing and what's going on. What's next for you guys? Are you guys looking? Are you at the point of expansion now, or are you looking to grow, or what's? Are you guys good where you're at?
We're looking to grow. By the end of the year, we're planning on doing Ninja Chicken in cans. 16-ounce cans.
Bob loves it in the can.
Yeah.
Ding.
Right. I do because
you were waiting for that one all night, weren't you?
I really do because you can take it on the boat and you can take it golfing. Because you couldn't really take his beer. No, because you couldn't take his beer out golfing and on the boat and like stuff like that.
You got it in the bunghole.
Well, you had to be prepared. You had to have the cooler and you had to have the
So now, I mean, I really like it in the can.
But now that you can get it in the can,
right? Then I could drink it at baseball games and tailgating, and I couldn't do that before when it was just in the bottle and the growler. You can't bring a growler on the golf course, but in the can, of course. That's why I like it in the can. Sorry.
Welcome.
Softball.
Bell yourself.
I did. It was too easy.
Taking tomorrow off work to redo our intro. So, and you have a good rotating stream of stuff you have in-house stuff. Like I said, I love the smoked pepper wheat that you've got on tap in-house right now.
Thank you.
And it's just a great beer, and it breaks my heart. You can't get growlers to go of it because it's a small batch.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No! I trust you. I trust you in your beer.
So good. But I mean, that's the kind of that's what people need to understand they need to go there. Like, it's not just, yeah, I can pick up a growler and I can hop in and out or anything. I mean, there's stuff that you can only get there that you can't take with you. I mean, along with the food and everything else.
Yeah, and what we do is we have we call it a small system, but it's a one-barrel system. It produces 30 gallons. But we do all of our experiments on it. So the smoked pepper wheat was an experiment. I was trying to figure out how I could smoke malt, smoke peppers, get a little heat out of it.
Was it the after product for you trying to make the Slim Jim beer for us?
I was going to say, how's that Slim Jim beer?
Yeah, what's going on with that, by the way? We're kind of waiting.
Oh, by the way, time out real quick. Brian, that was on the treadmill listening to the show, he's got a blue moon on top of the treadmill. Just tweeted a picture to us. It's phenomenal. So, yeah, I mean, are you still trying to make the Slim Jim beer, or is that just not working?
I will make it.
We will be done.
I can't guarantee
we have the
when,
technology.
I will
we can make it better.
You heard it here first, second, and third.
I drink. Do you ever have Echt at AEC? It's a German beer. It's a Rauch beer, like a smoked beer. And I give it to people all the time. They're like, it smells like a smoked sausage got blended up in my beer. And I go,
oh, it killed.
What's wrong with that?
The first time he brought it to my house, like it hurt my brain because he popped it open, and I'm like, ribs. but that's beer. No.
Yeah.
I smell ribs, but I'm about to drink beer.
Is that like
no?
Is that like the bacon commercial where the girls pull out the bacon from in their purse and the guys like flock to them at the bar?
Yeah.
But it's one of the best beers I ever, and the only one that I've ever given it to that said, "Wow, I really like it," was my engineer from Kentucky at Slows, and we were eating ribs, and I'm going to say it. It paired well. Don't
get out.
It's exactly. It went well together.
How'd your Yelp review of that? How did you get a lot of likes on Instagram?
I give him a 5-star. I was going to give him a 5-star, but the parking was just so atrocious.
So 1 star.
One of the bulbs was burned out in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Well, and this is us 101. I mean, so we caught shit from people after we had our last event there because they're like, well, the parking lot isn't very well lit.
I don't understand.
And we're like, go yourself.
At the Majestic?
No, at
your place.
Oh, at my place.
Yeah.
It's too close to McDonald's.
It's too close to McDonald's. Okay.
No, but you said you're cool with the McDonald's.
We have some
right?
very
For
fickle
overflow.
people.
The owner of McDonald's is a founding member of the brewery.
See, that's how you got to do it.
And he's a nice guy. Anytime I have a big event, I call him up.
So when are those
and
stout
he's like,
milkshakes
go ahead,
coming?
park over there.
Oh. McDonald's chocolate stout milkshake. Stout.
You haven't been following Facebook, have you?
We haven't.
Yeah, you haven't seen
booked our December event yet.
No, we haven't.
So what you're drinking?
You could get slapped at Falling
right?
Down.
Yeah. What you're drinking right now is the.
Yeah, can I get slapped inside your bar?
I'm sure Stephanie will slap you.
I'll bring the.
I'll slap him.
For those that don't understand what that's about, so every December has kind of turned into a Support the Troops event. The backstory here is that, and it was actually at one of those other breweries a couple years ago where, and it was Haas, the guy that you guys met over at 3rd Street before we came out here. In February of that year, he was giving me an immense amount of crap at one of our events at Blackfin because I was, I didn't know it yet, but I had...
You were sick at the time.
I had the worst case of the flu that I've ever had in my life, just didn't know it yet, so I was drinking ginger ale, and I just wasn't feeling good. And he wouldn't stop giving me crap about not drinking. And so finally, after an hour and a half of this, I looked at him dead in the face and I said, I swear to God, if you give me crap one more time about not drinking, I am going to slap you here in the middle of Blackfin. And he gave me crap one more time, and I reared back and open-handed pimp, like Ferris Bueller moment, pimp slapped him in the middle of Blackfin. Like the whole bar went whoosh. And
how'd that go?
Yeah, whoosh, whoosh.
Good radio.
Yeah. And so come to our December event where we're raising money for the troops and all that stuff. And so Jeff decides it's time for payback. And he stands up on a chair and he says, I got $20 that I'll throw in if this, and one of the people that was there was this little, barely 5-foot-tall Navy girl. I got $20 I'll throw in if this little Navy girl can slap the ever-living crap out of Dave. And I said, dude, you know me, I'm easy. I'm not cheap. So yeah, $20, no. Well, our group being what it is, it became, I got 20. Oh, I got 20. Oh, I got 20.
$20 quickly turned into $450.
Yeah, so $600 later, I got the ever-living hell slapped out of me by a little Navy girl on YouTube. That's on YouTube forever.
How about breaking announcement? Let's book falling down for our December event for the Support the Troops event.
Done.
Are we in?
Yeah, there we go.
Are you
Done.
in?
Done.
There, that was easy.
Done.
Yeah, easy. That's how we roll.
And it's become a recurring theme. Like last year when we had our December event, it got, like the crowd was thinning out and people were like starting to, hey, dude, are you going to get slapped? Are you going to get slapped? Are you going to get slapped? And so I, being the idiot that I am, I'm looking around at the thinning crowd and I said, you know what? If you morons can pull another $500 out of this crowd, yeah, because the chick that was there was also about 5 feet tall and was an MP. And I said, you pull another 500 out of this crowd, I'll go ahead and get slapped.
Within 15 minutes, Haas and I had
11 minutes later, this little MP missed the point of it's a horrible sounding video because
she actually had her hand in a fist.
Well, no,
right?
she hit me like MP style, so like damn near broke my jaw, which was sore for about 2 days. So there's no resounding thwap.
It was more like a thud.
Yeah, just crunk and me tearing up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, the things we do to support our troops.
So that's what you have to look forward to, Mark, when we come.
It sounds like at the next event we need to do a raffle.
Who gets to slap Dave?
Who gets to slap Dave?
Dude, our wives will all be there with, sadly, our checkbooks in hand.
That would actually be a very meta event.
I'll get a reel of 500 tickets. It's fine.
They'll be gone in 10 minutes.
Right.
So done. All right, we'll do the December event there. But so I mean, but that is. I mean, that's one of the cool things we like about it is that you guys aren't. You're not pretentious about it. I mean, it is a great place, a great location with great food and great beer, and it's one of those places where I think more people just, damn it, need to know about it.
Yeah, I agree. And
yeah, go ahead, guys.
Yeah. Let's just keep going.
I mean, look on our Facebook page. I was going to say to Bob there, he hasn't been following our Facebook page.
I have.
Man,
apparently not.
So what we're drinking here is
the milk stout,
Falling Cow milk stout. And if you haven't seen the signs from Peru, there's actually caution signs of cows falling off of cliffs on the cars. So that's where the
now see, having grown up in New Hampshire, you should have just called this the cow tip.
Well, yeah.
I never went cow tipping. I don't want to worry about nothing.
No. It's New Hampshire.
So what do you guys do here for fun? I don't know. Pick up 4-H babes. You don't go cow tipping.
Do you get paint chips as a kid?
Why are you asking?
So what's new on the menu that people don't know about that they haven't heard? I mean, obviously the milk stout, which is what we're drinking right now. We did I think it was the Suburban Home earlier.
No, we did the Harvest Ale.
Harvest Ale,
which actually. Very important note about the Harvest
Ale. I thought you were
Ale.
making up funny names like milk stout, Harvest Ale.
Give them
let
them talk for crying out loud. Jesus.
Yeah, why is this the utterly amazing stout?
That's good.
Once again, first and second one's free.
Yeah, and here we are rewriting another business. Yeah,
exactly.
So Harvest Ale is a specific style of you make an ale and you actually add grains and hops harvested within a short amount of time into the beer.
Children of the corn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Malachi Ale.
So our Harvest Ale was actually made with 45 pounds of Cascade hops, picked 3 hours before we actually used it at a hop farm in Goodrich, Michigan.
Very cool.
Top hops.
Top hops.
Yeah. And that's one of the cool things about you guys is like you try to do so much, as much as you can, as that's locally sourced.
We do. We have Top Hops is one of our hop suppliers. We now are selling Backwoods Mustard out of Davison, Michigan. It's a sweet jalapeno. Phenomenal.
On the steak?
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a jalapeno on a steak.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One of the things with the milk stout is our new head cook, Karen. She's a cheesecake fanatic. So she has made a milk stout
really
cheesecake
good.
with milk stout, whipped cream.
I tried that Saturday. It was really, really good.
And she paired it with a milk stout float.
See, he said paired.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay when he says
it's okay when he does.
It does. Yeah. He's a guest.
He's a purveyor.
Purveyor. What?
Exactly. Of fine beers. It's allowed to.
So yeah, I mean that's the cool part is I mean like every time I'm there like damn near every Saturday. There's always some new cool special you guys have, some cool new fun item on the menu. again, I mean, that's the part that I don't think people clue into enough. That, I mean, it's not the same old thing every time. Like, it's not like there are so many bars. It doesn't matter where you go to. It's, I'm going to have a Bud. I'm going to Bud Light and Miller Light. But I mean,
how often a week do you get that? By the way, I don't mean to interrupt. How often a week do you get that? Can I have a Miller Light?
Can I just get a Bud Light?
Actually, not that much.
They've done the same job that we have.
Right.
They weed the herd.
You actually weed out your clientele.
Well, the biggest thing that we get is we didn't know you had food.
Gotcha. Right? So it would cost you a fortune to print menus, right? Because it changes all the time.
Well, yeah, but we do.
But iPads, and you don't need to print them.
People come in all the time, and they're just like, "Oh, you're a brewery. We saw you in this guide or this paper or this article. We came in to get beer. We didn't know you had food." And so,
because damn it, we just stopped at McDonald's next door.
No, I have had that happen. I've had people bring McDonald's in.
Well, yeah,
because they just assume the brewery doesn't have food.
Because Schmag and Schmied, the place down the way, people
rhymes with
Schmag. They used to be able to. The pizza guy would come every half an hour, and people would bring in sacks of Wendy's. And it was like the weirdest place.
Wait, what about sex with Wendy?
What? They used to bring in sacks with Wendy's.
Oh, sacks of food.
But just a sax, Dave. Just a sax.
But they would
just the tip.
Just a tip. They were non-smoking before non-smoking was cool, so there'd be like babies in there, and the pizza guy showing them, this is the weirdest place I've ever seen in my life.
Like, where's Rod Serling?
Exactly.
Picture a world.
They actually put in a kitchen a few months ago.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah. See you there.
or not. Exactly. We'll see why we drive by there. Right.
As we wave.
I still love the idea of having the conquest motif where we have him accept the growlers from other places and then bring them out to the gun club and destroy them.
Ooh, we can do that.
I like that idea.
I like that.
I'm a big fan of the conquest campaign.
That.
Well, yeah, it becomes a commercial, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a member of the Carpathia Jaeger now, so we can hoist them do a skeet shooting and hoist them up and then pull. And then destroy them.
Can
we get Sabelico with his production studio doing that? Yeah,
absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll get the video guys out there. I'm telling you, there's potential.
Yeah.
Yay!
Anytime you get
fun.
See, beer and firearms. What could possibly go wrong?
Right. So before we hit a break, Mark, people find you. I swear to God, I thought I was a quail. My heart.
Not working.
You broke the bell.
Not if we jam it. So
raspberry.
So Falling Down Beer, they can find you at facebook.com/fallingdownbeer. That's where we throw everybody at.
Yeah, twitter.com/fallingdownbeer, Google Plus
#hashtag no umlaut.
Whatever.
Don't confuse the man.
Hashtag drink this.
That's good.
And again, we've got the links out there now. We'll have the links out there later when we do the recap. So we are coming up against a break. We'll get that done. We'll come back with Ian and God, I just completely had a brain cramp. It's
Courtney.
Ian and Courtney. Thank you. I had it written down. I swear to God.
I gave you one last plug.
Yes, do.
One last plug. Halloween. We're doing a party on Halloween night.
Which is a Friday this year. Oh, yeah.
I got an idea for a costume.
We're doing costume parties. We're doing beer specials. We're going to have special beers on tap, including a pumpkin and sweet potato casserole, especially for Halloween. So make sure you come out.
A ninja chicken costume?
Yeah. Ruined
that would be awesome.
You were whispering it into your microphone.
No one's supposed to hear it.
If anybody comes up with a ninja chicken costume, I will guarantee a free beer.
Do they one free beer?
One?
Just kiss my ass. This is the IT in the D show.
We'll be right back.
IT in the D. Read, meet, listen. Networking Detroit, one beer at a time.
Hi, I'm Brittany Daniel from The Game, and you're listening to IT in the D show.
I want surprises.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D show.
so stupid.
No, there's no Ninja Chicken Dance.
We are back. Segment 3, episode 62. This is the IT and the D Show. We're sitting here in the Raw Radio X Studios in the Russell Industrial Center. What? There you go.
I'm looking at the board like, what the hell did I screw up?
Is that the Ninja Chicken Dance?
No, it's the Narwhal song.
Oh, for crying out loud. The show's going to hell. We're,
Hey, everybody! We're all gonna get laid!
Rodney makes it.
It only took a year and a half to get Rodney on the show.
Why is my wife a lousy cook? We got the only dog in the neighborhood that begs for Tums. We pray after we eat. So you can find us online.
Keep going.
All the flies in the neighborhood sold the screen door shut.
God, I miss him.
Why you don't miss him? He's on YouTube. Just watch him right now.
That's true. Good point.
You can find us online, itandthed.com, Twitter, Facebook hashtag, Google's.
All of the things are
all of the things are IT and the D. You are not IT and the D. We are IT and the D.
We. And now it's getting bad now that we're on the fourth growler, and now you can start to tell.
No, this is 3.
Oh, this is 3.
Yeah, this is the third.
There's still a whole nother growler and a whole nother segment, Bob.
So yeah, this is
possibly a 5th segment.
The show's all about beer, so we have the fine folks of the Detroit Beer Press sitting in the studio live with us this evening. Thank you for putting up with our hijinks and goofy. What's the word I'm looking for?
Are you still talking?
I'm looking for this.
Free beer! Free beer! Free beer!
I'm Susie. That's why we're here. It's beer.
I love when Mark's here, and I hate when Mark's here.
Turn out to be our best shows and our worst shows at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I cannot listen to segment 4 when Mark's here.
So, welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
So you guys are putting out, so
Detroit Beer Press.
Wait, you interrupted them. Let them continue. Wait,
I got nothing. Go
yeah, I can tell when Bob's waffling and he needs help. We've done this long enough that I'm well aware when Bob needs help.
All right.
So Detroit Beer Press. My first thought was, okay, so I mean, is it like Detroit Free Press where there's writing? Is it like or like a printing press where you guys do stuff? And as it turns out, it's both.
Yeah.
Like you guys, like it's not just a magazine that you guys leave, or have in the breweries around the area, but you do. I mean, you also do like cool stuff like the custom, coasters that are there at Falling Down.
Yep.
And all kinds of fun stuff.
All kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. So we do. We're, I guess, a hashtag of letterpress studio and publication. So we do both, and we run both out of a studio. We work out of the Pony Ride building down in Corktown. That's where we do a lot of our business work, and then we have a basement studio of letterpress stuff where we do our like coasters, pub coasters, and things like that, and other posters and fun things like that.
So, in a nutshell, so what is Detroit Beer Press for those that aren't familiar with you or like what you guys have going on?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
basically.
Courtney,
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, she's the talker.
Step over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Give her the keys. Give her the keys.
Step back.
Basically, Detroit Beer Press is a publication
And
slash.
at 10:11 p.m., the woman took over.
My bad.
I'll let you in a secret. That's usually how it works.
I'm actually surprised your microphone's still on.
I know, I'll just shut you up in
My
2
best
seconds.
my best advice for you: just let her finish.
I'm just gonna.
Hey! Hello.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Go ahead.
It's basically a letterpress studio slash publication. We started with the letterpress studio. Actually, Right Brain Brewery kind of picked up the letterpress.
So now, what is a letterpress studio?
Actually, that would be him, not me.
I don't.
But let her
You go ahead and keep talking. We'll come back
I'll
to him.
finish,
when we
come back
get
to him, and then we'll come back.
Right.
Letterpress Studio. So basically, Right Brain picked it up for one of their events. They did Right Brain versus Shorts, and they had us there kind of pressing coasters all night. So we started doing events that way. Then we had a lot of people ask us, why don't you do a publication on this? Because we literally talk about beer 99.999% of the time. So then
it's delicious.
I know, and we drink for free a lot, and we drink really good beer. And
See, I told you.
Yeah.
It's a really
Don't you know who I am?
league to be in.
Give me a free beer and I'm going to give you a 1-star review.
Exactly. But we're basically kind of focused on the education of the craft beer and craft beverage industry within Detroit. The West Side kind of gets all of the big publications because they've got Bell's,
Grand
they've got
Rapids
Founders, they've got
and-
everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But everything in Detroit is kind of overshadowed. I mean, you never hear too much about Falling Down, so we really wanted to showcase all the good beer, all the good craft
everything
beverage.
really in Southeast Michigan. There's a lot going on.
Well, there are
still.
a ton.
Yeah. So it never everything's focused on the West Side, and everything. But there's like so much cool stuff going on over here.
So, like, okay, so which led to the magazine and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But so, like, why? Okay, what made is this your full-time gig? Is this all you do? Are there day jobs?
We got day jobs, yeah, but let's not talk about those. Those are kind of boring. But like this is our
Well,
fun
dude,
job.
they
all are.
We're in the
it's
same
fine.
boat. We do this in what we laughingly call our free time.
Right.
That's not one of our taglines.
There's such a thing. There's such a thing as free time.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
So, yeah. You go and you work your day job, and then you come home and you do your fun job for
Right.
12 more hours. I mean, you don't sleep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
that's what we do. This is our fun job. So we drink beer, write about it, and try and center around whatever's going on cool in Detroit. So
All the dumbass ideas you've hit me with over the years, this never dawned on you.
yeah,
Writing a magazine about drinking beer never dawned on you once. Never once.
I was supposed to write for the other one we talked about, the newspaper, like back,
Yeah.
and I never, what are you supposed to, I like it. Like, I'm not real, like, I can't sit there with a beer and honestly go, in the hoppy aroma, multi extractions, and the aromas and smells. I either like
Good,
it or don't.
not good.
Exactly.
Bob's would be thumbs up, thumbs down, like
binary.
like from
my
Gladiator.
That's my article.
yeah, ancient Caesar.
So they're drinking it going like this.
He shall die, or
Beer can die.
So is this a publication you guys pass out, or is it people subscribe to it? Both? What?
We're trying to do both. We're getting in subscriptions. Again, she handles most of the.
Then shush.
Well, then let her talk.
Yeah, let her talk. Again, I'm just the guy.
Here's
who
a
puts it together,
beer.
so,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Give the guy a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
distributed all throughout craft beer bars, craft beer breweries. There's a few high-end liquor stores that accept our publication, homebrew stores, and then there's a few like Signal Return and Letterpress. There's a few design places that take our publication as well.
A few design studios.
But all through kind of Southeast Michigan is where we're distributing. It's all free to pick up. If you don't want to pick it up for free, basically we're encouraging you to go to these places, have a beer, have some food, interact with people, pick up the publication, read it, kind of get you into this Detroit craft beer scene that's kind of going on.
We're really centered around like the print aspect of it. We're not putting anything of our stuff online or anything like that because we want you to go to these places. We want you to.
Are you allowed to talk to Falling Down though? He's in Warren.
Yeah. I mean, well, okay, yeah.
He's a big supporter. So
Way
we
to
really
be
appreciate it.
Amish. Avoid, dude. The internet is just a fad. I would avoid the crap out of it.
They have it on computers now,
We're gonna get killed.
So excuse me.
For the love of God, tell me you have the .co of your.
Right. We're on IT and the D, all about computers and everything. But just look for us in print. We're not.
You can order us online though.
Yeah,
so it's
I
totally
think
fine.
there's one important thing here though is they just released their second issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
The first issue completely gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gone.
Right.
We don't
They
have
didn't
it.
have any spare issues or anything.
Well, with what was the run like?
Yeah. Is it a?
So the run
The
was.
run.
We
Can do the run.
Yeah, we did the run.
Not the Bob kind of run.
Yeah, we did about a little over 2,000 copies.
Not bad.
Distribute them all through Southeast Michigan. I think we went as far as Utica.
Up to Utica. We
You
didn't
went,
even
actually, technically, you went to
Yeah.
Goodrich
Yeah,
because
Goodrich.
I dropped them off in Goodrich
Okay,
myself.
Yeah,
Mark
okay,
helped us
yeah.
out a
Mark-
lot.
yeah,
He's
Mark-
awesome.
yeah,
We
He
love
dropped them off at
Falling Down.
Stephanie's house?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you made a comment earlier that we're all about
Yeah.
computers and stuff. If we're all about computers, I'm quitting. I just want to let you know.
Is that, wait,
show we ever do.
Dave, is that all it takes?
So, yeah.
Clearly you guys didn't listen to a single goddamn episode.
I listened to one right before I came, so there's I take
that's
that back.
not, I mean, but that's not a bad run for running out. I mean,
Yeah.
that's solid.
And then we got about 2,500 for the next run, and it's all about mead. And not a lot of people know about mead. It's kind of like
For good reason.
Yeah,
That'd be a great tagline. It's all about mead.
Yeah, it's all about mead, and it's like the forgotten stepchild of beer and wine.
Right.
So we wanted to raise awareness about that, and there's a lot of things going around in South Michigan about mead too. There's you go to Ferndale, and
I was going to say there's
what
the hell's
Shrams and bee nectar.
Yes, bee nectar is what I was thinking.
I tried Stella cider this weekend.
Shout out to my boys Bee Nectar and Shrams.
They do good stuff there.
You can enunciate. It's okay.
Well, we're good with it. I mean, and they're right next door to the Go Comedy guys.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, we've had them in here before.
So, yeah, Ferndale has become like a kind of epicenter for that kind of industry, the meat industry. There's not a lot of that going on in Michigan at all. And
now how is and is part of that though, because with all of the right to farm nonsense getting like voted out, you're losing a lot of the people that used to do their beehives and all that kind of stuff. That was a source for it.
We had a long talk about bees and everything with Shrams. He's a very technical guy about that kind of thing, and he was talking about mobile beehiving now. It's where people just go from place to place. And
that's what a lot of people
do. Beehiving.
They built. It's a business.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a real thing. Yeah. This is.
Didn't Russ Dodson?
He made mead. He gave us, and he
had like 80,000 bees on his
and he doesn't drink alcohol. So
he's
like, here's my mead.
It's like his own dry county.
Hey, so let me hang on. Can we have the IT and the D corner in your publication moving forward? I figured I'd throw that one out.
Yeah.
Now that you're in the studio and we're putting you on the spot,
it's on record now. So speaking to the microphone clearly, say yes clearly.
It's not like we're bad writers.
We have like 300 blogs out.
We did get known for our writing before we started doing this stupid crap.
I was gonna say we are looking for contributing writers and photographers.
We just want the
there you go.
We want the IT and the D corner.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
You can have that.
Yeah.
Don't be that beer.
My assistant brewer.
Oh, don't be that beer.
brewery.
Good.
Don't be that brewery.
No, we're not gonna rag on brewery.
No. We have a contributing writer from Falling Down. Actually.
Yeah, my assistant brewer Eric writes an art column every week.
Yeah.
Or every
has
publication.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna work with
You have an assistant?
Ian over here and doing
Mark, you have an assistant?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's an assistant.
Why don't we
Thank you.
All right, so wait, that brings up a good question. How often is this published?
It's published bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for. So the next.
I got a Ferndale joke about that.
Yeah. there's something in there. You guys can figure it out.
There's a
low-hanging fruit.
There's a nugget of a joke we're not supposed to make in the
next,
fruit.
Are we still talking about this?
Yeah, next issue is December.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a holiday guide with. Shout out to Mitten Crate. Those guys are helping us with a holiday guide.
You don't have to sub-vocalize.
No,
It's
we're gonna. I'm gonna. Don't worry about it.
Please don't associate me with
No.
him.
Yeah.
Too late.
Guys, I'm really cool on the radio. Calm down.
We got that clue at the bar.
Yeah. So Mitten Crate's gonna help us with a.
Although Link from Zelda did lose his hat when he got into the studio, so we got to give him all the credit in the world.
There we go. I'll put it back on.
We gotta get a picture of that.
Yeah, I do. We will get a photo and put it out there because I swear to God we're in studio with Link from Zelda. We truly are right now.
Again, totally cool with that. That's all right.
80 degrees out?
Well, at least he's owning it. You know? He's not trying to deny it.
Shorts, t-shirt, winter hat.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's talk about that.
Bleeds, hipster. Bleeds it. He bleeds it.
So next episode comes out in December, and you said there's going to be like kind of a holiday guide kind of thing?
Yeah, we're going to
whatever.
Pair some beers. Yep, I said pair. With...
like AIR and not EAR?
Yeah, AIR.
Okay.
Yeah. With certain products that are from Detroit. So
excellent.
Certain products?
Yeah, certain food products.
Like, okay. Like
I don't.
Lafayette, Coney Island, or something.
Mitten Crate puts together a
Let
box.
her talk again. Yeah.
I find that the Falling Down Milk Stout pairs excellently with the Better Made Triple Threat Popcorn.
That's how you would say.
As Bob would say.
You got it. You got it.
So Mitten Crate's putting together a kind of special box that'll be released because they do kind of a monthly box subscription.
Bops.
Where they send it out.
So if you'd like to subscribe to the... Anyway, go ahead.
I'm trying here.
I'm still talking about Mitten Crate. What?
Special box.
Oh, wait, what?
Go ahead.
It's a box of Michigan-made products. A lot of it's food. They had, sherry this month, fudge. There's a bunch of really, really cool Michigan products that are from it. So they're doing all Detroit products for this one. We're pairing it with beer. We're hosting an event for it to be discussed at a later date because we're not sure of the exact date of that. And they're going to raffle off that crate. We're going to raffle off beer.
Well, there's our December event. That's
That's going to be actually at Falling Down Beer.
Combine and do all this.
Oh, God. Now we're
Wait. I thought you said Crossing the Streams was bad.
Excellent.
Wait. Mark, that excellent was excellent.
Yeah, Mark's just over there. Dollars.
More customers.
More money. My niche the hounds.
We know when Mark looks at us, he just sees dollar signs anyway, so
we're okay with that. No, that's cool though. So, it's an event, and I'll be honest, I don't know about Mitten Crate. I know about Loot Crate and a bunch of other stuff that goes on out there. They do stuff that just shows up at your house.
It's a subscription.
Well, but that's for free.
It's I think it's $35 a month, and you get some really great Michigan products sent to you. So there's
Better Made, Fago, Sanders.
Once again, why didn't we think of this?
It's more like Great Lakes chips, not Better Made.
I just ordered Loot Crate for my kid. I think I'm more excited than she is about getting it.
Is that the geek box thing?
A lot of unknown.
You get the Ninja Turtle glasses.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtle glasses.
No, I haven't gotten my first one yet.
First one hasn't shown up yet.
I'd be so jealous if you got the Ninja Turtle
Well, because
it's totally randomized.
Well, they're running a killer special where it's like 30% off, and I was like, well,
done.
Dude, it's like $14 a month or $11 a month if I pay for the whole year. Yeah, here's the whole year. Shut up and take my money!
Why are we funding this?
Sounds good.
I looked at the past crates. I'm like, half that crap's going to go in my office. You kids get none of this.
Screw all the rockers. It'll be hanging out in the studio.
We know what happens at Bob's. First dibs on the box. First dibs on the box.
Right. I paid for you, stupid kids.
These are my collector items.
Yeah, right. Although I got to tell you, one of the greatest things. So last Saturday, we're at a wrestling event, and his kids.
Nice segue.
Well, no, there is a segue here. His kids are like wrestling nuts. They truly, truly are.
Yes, they are.
And so one of the 50-50 prizes was an autographed poster. I do the posters, and it was all the guys, and all the guys signed it. Well, so I buy tickets because, you got to support the cause and all that kind of stuff. Well, I wound up winning. And the prize
fixed.
No, it happens almost every time that I wind up winning something. So I wound up winning one of the autographed posters. Bob was like, mine! And I'm like, no, you get nothing. And Gretchen, who had just blown out her knee at soccer, was like hopping up and down on her crutches, Mr. Dave! And I'm like, yeah, but your daughter can have it. And so I give it to her, and Bob's like, yeah, that's so good in my office. And his 10-year-old daughter spun on him and said, nuh-uh, Mr. Dave said you get nothing, and this was wrong.
Bob, you should be so proud. So proud.
It's me talking through her. She's the same thing.
That's so awesome.
No, it's the Bill Cosby thing. Like, Daddy, we're rich. Like, no, I'm rich. You have nothing.
Until I die.
Exactly. Right. So where do people find Detroit Beer Press? How do they
Apparently
find
not online.
Well, no, they are online because I tagged them on Facebook.
Yeah,
damn
we're
it.
online. We're online on Facebook, and we have a website and blah, blah, blah. But,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But
She's shaking her head. Just let her take over again.
I'm going to sit back again.
Courtney, how should people find you?
You can go to DetroitBeerPress.blogspot.com. There is a distribution post where you can click on it, and it has absolutely everywhere that we are distributed.
Bob's looking up a better.com for you right now, just so you know.
You need a better URL for crying out loud.
Yeah, I know. Right? You can go to DetroitBeerPress.com, and we're there as well.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
But our blog, we originally started as a blog. And then we decided to go to print following that.
Yeah. That's how we started years ago.
Yeah.
DetroitBeerPress.com. Don't do the blogspot garbage. I see you right here.
Well, we have the blogspot.com. That's where you find our
have you ever heard of a
distribution
redirect?
link.
Just
Hey.
It is 2014
All
after
right,
all.
we're going to have to talk later, and we can figure that out.
Yeah.
You are in a room full of IT geeks.
We'll nerd that up for you.
Fantastic.
And so Facebook, Twitter.
Yep, Facebook, Twitter, pretty much every social media.
You
site
own
we're
all
on.
of the things.
Yeah, Detroit Beer Press. Just Google it. It'll be there.
Very cool.
Well, anyway, and we've tagged you earlier today and throughout the night, and I'm sure you'll be on all the links will be on the recaps tomorrow. So we are coming up against a break. We'll hop back in with some stuff that we didn't get to earlier in the night, and we'll dive back more in with our guests. That's what we always do. That's part of the fun.
Because it's the IT in the D show.
We'll be right back.
IT in the D. Read, meet, listen. Networking Detroit. One beer at a time.
What's up, everybody? This is Billy Zapka. Sweep the leg. Listening to IT in the D show. No mercy.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D show.
What a freaking great song. Thank you, Dave. This is segment 4, episode 62 of the IT in the D show. We are here in the Raw Radio X studios in the Russell Industrial Center, beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan. As always, this is Bob the Sales Guy here with Dave the Geek, Jeff the Voice of Reason. This show is all about beer. You can find us online, itinthed.com. Sponsored by Logicalis and Quantum. Check them out online. We'll have them in our recaps and on our website. And yeah, we're having fun.
I was just thinking that the musical breaks have been fantastic the past couple episodes. So yeah, kudos to you. Yeah.
That's what I do.
It's rare that we're actually giving you kudos for that.
These sub 35-year-olds that listen to the show have no idea what the hell songs those are. But
Screw those people.
That's all right.
Damn kids can kiss my ass. So it
Missing
did
every '80s reference,
right?
man.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't catch the Rodney reference. They didn't get Caddyshack. All of our humor is lost on them. Screw those kids. But no, so it did dawn on me that it doesn't really matter if you try to call in or not, because I just remembered there was a conversation that we were having in the back room that the Skype interface is down, so the phone number's not working, but you can find us at but you can find us at itinthed.com.
You mean the phone lines weren't lit up?
Right. You can find us at facebook.com/itinthed.
That's actually a first.
Or as Ian does constantly, you can find us at itinthed.com on Twitter.
Twitter's been blowing up tonight, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Ian. How about you, man?
Hey, you're welcome.
And Brian.
Oh, wait, not me?
Ian's even ripping on our guests, talking about they're not using WordPress. Like, really?
And misspelling your. That's me, the grammar police, to correct and serve.
There's too many Ians.
Yes,
Right.
there is, yes. Yeah, sorry, not you, Ian. Different Ian.
So I guess just to handle business, because we are in the fourth segment to wrap things up. So we do have our event, which will be Thursday night over at Blackfin. Just to remind everybody, back room, 5 o'clock start time. Should be a good turnout. Looking forward to it. Always a good time there, even though they did paint over the nice dark wood.
Even if it's not a good, we talked about this. Even if it's not a good turnout, it's all IT people. There's no insurance salespeople. We have to keep saying there's not $20 at the door.
No agenda.
There's no crappy sales pitch.
No,
it is what it is.
It's safe.
It's a safe, and that's one thing we don't do a good job of marketing enough. It's a safe zone for IT guys.
You'd think we'd have Pole there by now. Can we actually have some sort of party there to repaint that back room?
Have an unpaint the wall party.
Unpaint the wall. I mean, it looks like
should.
that needs to happen.
What's the rule on LinkedIn? If I hit no, and then you hit another request the same week, and then
ban? Is there a hide or
I don't know,
a
I need
block?
a block.
There's no. LinkedIn does not have a block, unfortunately.
Mark as spam. That's as good as you can.
No, I will now.
Yeah,
I will now.
Nah, that's all you got.
You get the gas face.
So we have our event
Deep
Thursday at
on
Blackfin. We have our November event booked for Stray Cat Lounge. I love that place. I'm so glad we're going back there. And
more importantly,
and then apparently our December event will now be at Falling Down Beer Company.
Yay!
What date will be the December event?
Yeah, we should probably actually tell the owner of the place that we're actually going to show up there.
The only reason I ask is because
it's not going to be on a Monday.
Well, we always go.
It's not going to be on Monday.
We always go a week early, so it would be
Thursday.
December 11th.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
Can we get valet?
Because I was just kind of calculating here, and episode 69 will be December 1st.
I can't wait. You want to come back? You went in for that one?
Need to be here.
Yeah, you totally.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
And bring multiple growlers.
That episode has to be Haas and Billy and Mark. And
Nothing good happens when you have Billy.
I can guarantee
this
you.
one will be Haas and,
I can guarantee you. Not only will there be a 5th segment, there'll be a 6th segment.
Just book it for an extra hour, and I'll bring an entire cake.
I'm bringing the schnapps.
Oh, you heard it here first.
I'm bringing the schnapps.
Excellent. that excellent was excellent.
Yeah, nothing good will come of this. That'll be outstanding.
Can't wait for that one.
We've got, we do have the video out that we are rampantly soliciting feedback on. We've actually got a lot of views on in the past couple days.
I think it's funny the feedback that we got was, you guys are all guys and the recruiters are all chicks.
Well, no, I mean, it was valid feedback. I mean,
it's very valid feedback.
We've
been accused of that in
We
the
try to
past.
be as open as we possibly can, but the way the video worked out, we had... it's us talking, and it happens to be female recruiters talking, and we did get some feedback back that said, you probably should have had at least one female developer, or somebody in that genre like chime in.
Yeah, that's the whole shtick about the whole thing about women in IT. I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, like Bob just said, you can't force that issue. You can't, drag a woman by the ear and say, "Hey, can you speak on camera for us?" I mean, if there's
because you so help me God, if I went in when we were doing that video,
like that, and I do it. That was our July event. I know damn well and good. I off the top of my head, I could name you at least 5 or 6, female developers that were there that night, but didn't want to hop on camera.
But here's the thing:
that's what I'm saying. It is. I mean, again, you can't force that scenario.
So help me God, if I run through the crowd and go, "Ooh, there's an Asian woman here. Come on the camera so we look diverse." Like
it's just not going to happen.
I would never work for a company that didn't have a very diverse portfolio, because if they can't even master Photoshop,
No, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, I don't want to run around and have to think, we
have the African American contingent covered. We have the female contingent.
It's like a kid's book.
Billy, can you be gay for us?
Right. No, it's like a children's book. It's like, no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
It just so happened those are the people that interviewed, and we didn't. It just happened.
I don't think you have to worry about that in particular, but you have to worry about the companies who might not put female or minorities out in front of you guys. Right? Does that make sense?
Maybe, but I mean, it's one of those things where our group could not be any more open and engaging than we are. We couldn't be. It's we seriously.
The one feedback that we got,
as long as you
was
are not shitty multi-level marketing douchebag, you're not 401k guy. As long as you're in and around IT, we're good. That's the part that we're 5,000 members.
Yeah, but
right
see,
now.
but Dave, again, playing devil's advocate. I mean, the one feedback that we got that we're talking about was if you'd never heard from us or never heard of us before, and that was the first exposure that you had
to us,
of IT and the D, you would see a room full of white guys and female recruiters, right, on camera, and that would be your first exposure to the group. So there is, playing devil's advocate, there is something to be said for that. And I don't know how you combat that or defend that. Again, it is what it is. That particular night,
right.
Those particular photographers.
That video crew, that segment that wanted to hop on camera.
We didn't even know what we were doing walking into that. That's the thing. We didn't plan it.
No.
That whole thing could not have been any more random as it was. Yeah.
And of course, I have to show the middle. I flip everyone off.
That was awesome.
The best part is Bob flipping everyone off.
We made that into a meme, didn't we?
At the 13-second mark of the video, Bob is flipping off the entire audience.
I don't know if you saw it, Mark. I'm like, and by the way, we have beer, and I'm just holding the cup like this, but for some reason, my hand was like this. I'm like, and we have beer, and my middle finger's just completely.
Did we forward that onto a certain company?
That's called muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. This is how I feel about doing this right now.
Yeah, it became a series of about 11 memes really quickly. It truly did.
I'm tired of being memed. Meme you.
Me, you.
It's not my fault you keep putting yourself in these situations.
So shut up. Stop talking.
What else do we have going on? We have
you got the list.
All of the Facebook, all of the photos from our pink slip party are all out on our Facebook page.
Is there a niner in there?
Hey, that was a little tongue tying. But so those are all out there.
We
Which
got
is
an
cool.
awesome photographer, Cherry Voles.
Yes.
Did a great job.
She does a really good job. The one thing I
Even
like,
if certain,
she actually puts up with us.
Even if certain crazy Russian chicks don't want their photo shown online.
Well,
so,
whatever.
She complains about free pizza. No, but what I like about a good photographer is that you're engaging and like you're she completely charms the crowd. She's very engaging. She's not just like there's certain photographers that like you don't know they exist, and there's certain ones that are like very charming, engaging, and then you have some that are really creepy. You're like, dude, get away from me. She does a good job of being the charming, engaging. People like being around her.
Personable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and it turned. I mean, one of the things that worked out really, really well is we had the photo backdrop done, kind of like the one here in the studio. And
did anyone use it?
Yeah, no. There's a couple photos out there with it, and
other than us.
Yes, other than Bob drooling beer out of his mouth. Yes, that photo's out there.
Yeah, I want to know the backstory behind that.
Sherry asked him to. There's the backstory.
Once again, engaging, personable.
Right. It's an old inside joke, or like they were ripping on Paulie from Rocky and like, what are you squeezing? He would drool.
Yeah.
So like every time like someone said something stupid at the bar, we would fill a mouthful of beer and just drool. Just let drool roll down our mouth. And it's like,
but in the age of DSLR cameras,
but I think somebody said something stupid, and I filled my mouth full of beer and I just let it like just run down my chin, like just a little stupid look on my face, and she captured it and all in its essence, and I got mocked incessantly for it.
How did we not make that into a meme?
He did.
We did.
Oh.
It
I
happened. I'll forward them to you. But no, I mean that's what I was saying. Is I mean, like Mark. I mean, I'll give you all the credit in the world. I mean, your logo, like when Raw Radio X went out and did Dirt Fest and all that stuff, you hopped into that. Your logo pops on that screen better than anybody else's, and it was the same thing with ours. I mean, all the other sponsors that we deal with, that bright yellow with the black offset crushes.
Yeah, it's actually they teach you that in marketing class. It's yellow and black are the number one colors.
I never took a marketing class.
Yeah.
No.
Go figure.
Sorry. That's my degree.
Wait.
Yeah, I actually have a degree in marketing. It's not
so what was that about what was that about the
anything.
colors? The contrast and the
Yeah, yellow, black on yellow is number one.
Interesting.
Yellow on black is number two.
Wow.
So bumblebees, huge marketing.
I always thought it was like the red, black, and white,
No,
just the traditional.
Yellow and red is number three, McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why Pittsburgh does well. Marketing.
Right.
Boston Bruins too.
But look at
Are you tapping?
Start
the
looking
bunghole
at
there, Dave?
buildings. You'll see a
Well, no,
lot of
the-
yellow.
This
Like,
is empty.
like when I first
He's tapping the growler.
Number 4.
you got a confession to make. I mean, like when I first walked into the bar, I saw this guy over here, Dave, and I'm like, whoa, he's got a Boston Bruins jersey on him.
Nope.
I'm like, I don't know if I can hang out with that guy.
I have them.
Yeah.
I actually went to college and I have a couple Bruins jerseys. I just typically don't wear them around here.
The only time he's actually not in some sort of variation of a hockey jersey is a wedding or a funeral.
I think now it's that he has to. It's almost like me with a bowling shirt. It's like him with a hocky jersey.
That's how you identify him in a bar.
Like Kevin Smith.
Mark's staff identifies me as hocky jersey guy.
Yes. Absolutely.
Hang on, I got
Hashtag hockey jersey guy.
Yeah.
Heather, who's on Raw Radio X, just put her Facebook post, and she put "say cheese" and put the most disgusting picture I've ever seen in my life on the post.
It's Heather.
She needs to stop this.
Yeah, make that stop and go
Make
away.
that, make that go away. You guys are all set?
Yeah, almost.
So let's see. What do we want to hop into here? We've got well, one I thought was interesting was the 5 programming languages, I guess from an IT perspective, that are slated for death this year.
Yeah, and what are they?
Well, let's see. We have...
Can't be Perl.
No, Perl is actually one of them.
Perl is the duct tape of the internet, as you say.
Really?
Perl is about ready to die.
No, that's not
Is
possible.
Word
That's not
Perfect going away?
possible!
Yeah, no.
Word Perfect going away?
They're actually saying
That's not a language.
They're actually saying Ruby is a passing fad that's going to go away.
Okay, Ruby, I can see.
VisualBasic.net essentially everything Adobe, Flash and Air.
Well, that's a given.
And one I'll be honest, I didn't even know existed anymore, was Object Pascal.
I'm actually surprised about Perl. That doesn't make any sense to me, because that's like a server language, like most Apache
every sysadmin,
every
in the
Apache
world,
server is running that. Ruby, I can understand.
Well, and if you read the article and their rationale for it, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. It was the fact that so basically the development of Perl 6 started back in like 2004, and still hasn't made it to a build yet. Like everybody's still running Perl 5.
So no one cares anymore,
right? And that's the But I mean, it's one of those things where what was Perl 6 really going to offer?
Nothing
that Perl 5 doesn't already do. Yeah,
Is Cold Fusion still a thing?
No.
A lot of companies still.
Gone a long time.
Is it?
There's a company in Farmington Hills that still runs their entire world off of Cold Fusion.
Yeah, and they're not successful.
It's not as it's still my knee-jerk reaction. I still think it's a great programming language, but no, it's not as big as it once was.
What was the company? What was the company in Royal Oak that was in the Scientology office next to the Royal Oak Brewing Company?
Razorfish.
No. Was that pre-Razorfish? That was a Cold Fusion shop.
Oh, before. Oh God,
okay, that was a long time. Were they called Cold Fusion, or they were called something like
Fusion something?
Damn it.
Never mind.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember to save my life. Yes.
Never tie your company to a particular technology or language.
Oh, God. That's going to drive me nuts.
Well, that's what Dwayne named his company off of what's after Terabyte, with Yottabyte.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's
right. That's the next. Is it 2 after Terabyte? So, like,
whatever
he better hope that he cashes out before.
Terabyte, petabyte,
right.
Yottabyte. Right.
Right. It's like Gateway 2000.
Right. Then the horrifying news that apparently birth control pills are destroying entire ecosystems.
How?
Well, because it's no. So apparently, like all danger, Robinson, danger.
We have treaded into territory that
right.
is
No, like there's like all the residual chemicals that wind up out that don't get caught by water treatment facilities.
I've been saying this for years.
Are like
I have been.
They're apparently mutating fish left and right, and like
wait, what chemicals? What runoff? What are you talking about?
In birth control pills.
Birth control P is ruining.
Birth control P? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, birth control pills that get flushed out through the normal course of human processes.
Talk about P. Urine.
Can we?
You're in trouble.
Courtney, would you like to weigh in this subject?
Like the expression on her face right now is priceless.
What?
It's somewhere between the horror of I'm killing fish and it works for me.
What?
Birth control P gets into the
it's
water.
Science.
Supply. Yeah.
Science. Okay, so what? I'm not even gonna. Nope.
What else you got? Let's just move right along.
Why can't we talk about birth control P?
Wait, does it involve like us turning into X-Men or anything like that?
No, apparently
you're looking for the silver lining.
Yeah. Apparently, it's mutating fish, which
fish?
turns fish into X-Men. They're X-fish.
Speaking of radioactive, did you hear that Chernobyl is still producing like a bunch of radioactive animals?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
It's been 27, 28 years now?
Close to 30.
Wait,
yeah.
There's radioactive something in birth control?
No.
We changed topics.
We moved on.
Sorry. Still back on the birth control piece.
No.
Welcome to the fourth
I'm
segment.
moving on. All right, we're good.
So, and I know one that you were adamant that we hopped onto was the Tetris movie, Jeff.
I don't understand.
Tetris movie?
They're actually going to make
seriously.
They're literally going to make a live action movie out of the game Tetris.
No movie.
So when I first read this, I'm like, oh, this is a joke. But then I realized that they actually made a live action movie out of Battleship.
It's genius.
Yeah.
No movie.
How is this genius?
The next one's Monopoly. I'm telling you guys. Like, it's going to be great.
Yeah, but that was Wall Street.
No, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, but who made this? Is this like the guys who made Wing Commander?
Oh, my God, that was so bad.
No movie sucked more shit than Battleship. That was
Tetris.
It should have been called Battleshit.
Honey, let's go on a date night. We're going to go see Tetris.
I'll be first in line for that one.
Why?
That'll be amazing.
How in the hell can you make a movie out of Tetris?
How could Battleship?
Do you not remember that crappy Fred Savage Nintendo
Tetris.
64 movie that they tried? The Power Kid with the power glove?
That was great.
No.
That was the worst pile of crap ever.
You like crappy movies. I like good movies.
All you need is
Rihanna. And you saw Battleship.
Says the guy who calls me up, dude. My Super Sweet 16 is the greatest show in the history of television.
The kid pissed her pants because her mom wouldn't buy her new Mercedes. How is that not good TV?
Great TV.
Exactly.
Not really.
Moving right along.
Well, and then we have why Bob should not be allowed on Wikipedia.
Why?
Well, this is actually a great topic.
This was a great. So there was apparently
this one's rant-worthy.
It was
cue up the Godfather music.
Talking about there was a whole thing where apparently a guy named they inserted a fake name, John Steele, into the whole Chicago White Sox fake tanking the
This is
World
everything
Series
that's
thing.
wrong with Wikipedia.
And it had been copied and pasted into so many articles by like Sports Illustrated and ESPN. And all
You
this
know what? If it's on the internet, it must be true.
and someone finally did the math and figured out, okay, that guy never played on that team, and how did this happen, and why and where? And I mean, I get it. Like I know and hang out with teachers now because my life is weird. But yeah, I find it more weird that I hang out with teachers than I hang out with wrestlers. What's that tell you? But teachers are like Wikipedia is the death.
There's nothing
the
more
Antichrist
fun
to them.
There's nothing more fun than editing a Wikipedia page, taking a screenshot and saving it, and then hitting Control
Why, Bob?
Refresh and then waiting. No, because hang on. So imagine you're a third grader, and you get a copy of the Encyclopedia Britannica, and then you're able to take a pen. Remember when you had pen erasers in textbooks? And you would take the pen eraser in a textbook and erase words and make it like it was like Mad Libs.
You're making your own reference.
Yeah, and it was like Mad Libs in your textbook, and you'd make like potty words and like put like diarrhea where it fit.
Did he just say potty words?
Right. And then so like imagine Wikipedia is every textbook ever, and you can edit it and make stupid words, and then you control print screen, put it in Paint, save it, go, and you giggle because you made it like say like the guy's middle name is like Crappy Johnson, and like, and then you wait, you keep it in Control Refresh, and some neckbeard's gonna edit it and go slap your hand for your IP address. It's like the world's greatest
The
trolling.
President of the United States, Lyndon Big Johnson.
Right. But it satisfies the troll in all of us. Like there's an edit button in Wikipedia. It's amazing. I want more.
But apparently the downside of that is that, people don't fact check and they read Wikipedia as the
people
gospel
are
truth.
lazy.
People are stupid.
Because it's on the internet and it must be true.
Exactly. They're lazy and they just take it.
Just like Mark Showers, like Snyder slashed $1 billion from schools. Like,
thanks for playing.
Wait, Rick Snyder?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Mark.
Mark Schauer says that Rick Snyder. And yeah, because people don't read, they're lazy, they don't. And that's why Wikipedia is the world's greatest toy for people like me that laugh. I only do
It's
it like
the new internet message board.
I only do it like once in a while. Yeah, I'll get on I'll pick out some topic, and that's the best thing when
Who are the people that edit all those and do the
Bob.
proofreading? Other than Bob.
How do you kill that which has no life?
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much for saying it's perfect.
We're doing something important, man. Those are the people. There's people on Reddit. There's a faction of people on Reddit that think that the message that they spread
They're
actually
entitled.
holds weight.
Yeah.
Like we're
We're journalists, man. We're doing it for the greater good.
Yeah, people read this stuff and they no, man.
No.
Like we're gonna put this
Get
message
off
out.
your high horse. Sit down, Sherlock.
You gotta give. It's the narcissism. It's the. What in the world
hell
is
is
going
that?
on in the world?
Is that your ringtone?
Sorry.
So, Bob, are we going to this farewell party?
Which one?
There's only one tonight that I'm aware of.
Oh. I'm going.
I feel like we should.
What is this?
And I know she's not listening.
I'm going.
I feel like I might have to drive up
My
there.
favorite bartender is leaving for New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Who comes to wrestling with us?
Gotcha.
Where's this at?
Duffy's. It's on the way home for you.
It's in Auburn Hills. Yeah. So, yeah, the good times that we have.
Yeah.
The random collision of worlds, the corner bar, dive bar, bartender who also
guess what
enjoys
happens?
wrestling.
Is it really a random collision when Bob actually wills it to happen?
No, she was a wrestling fan. No, you can't. Trust me, we've tried. You can't talk a random bartender into coming to wrestling.
Except for the ones that are already there.
Right.
Or anyone for that matter.
Right. Yes, we've tried. All right, so we are coming up against the end of the show. Let's double back and make sure. So, Mark, you are out at in the online world.
Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, Yelp.
You're not on Google Plus.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, I am.
Why?
You're the one
for the
Google
juice.
Nancy Kerrigan says,
Why me?
Just make sure when you subscribe to Google Plus, you also subscribe to Facebook.
Are you on
You know where
LO
that-
too? Are you on?
Are you on LO? Are you on MySpace?
Oh my
I actually
God.
have YouTube videos.
Friendster.
You can find me on YouTube, too.
Are you on LinkedIn?
LO, what a
Yes, I am
giant
on
pile of
LinkedIn.
crap that was.
And you're gone.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm
Hello,
done with you.
and you're gone.
Yeah. Hello, and goodbye.
Hello. What is that? Jesus. I have.
Is that the Ninja Chicken theme song?
Oh, my God. You got to see that. It's the Narwhal song.
No, forget the glass, Woodhouse. Just give me the pitcher. For I am a sinner in the hands of an angry God. Bloody Mary, full of vodka.
Show's going to hell.
Lung cocktails. Pray
After
for me
the show,
now.
go look
with
up the
hour of
Narwhal
my
song.
death, which I hope.
No,
is soon.
don't tell me what to do.
Oh, speaking of that, yeah. So they can no longer use ISIS.
I had that written down, but yeah, they are removing.
Archer can no longer use ISIS.
Well, not that
It's
they
not that-
can't.
it's
They
not
have
that they
chosen
can't.
not to.
Yeah.
They have removed. They're actually going back to the old
This is
episodes.
why we can't
and
have nice
removing-
things.
Yes.
When I
Frickin'
first-
terrorists,
when I first
God damn
heard
it.
ISIS on the news. I'm like, wait, why is Archer?
Dude, I'm like, why is CNN talking about Archer?
Exactly. I was like, what is going on?
Oh, it completely blew my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, there's ISIS in Iraq. All right, well, okay, what, season 6? What?
Is this
They're pirating it.
Right. Had no idea.
I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they actually chose that.
Yeah, they probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
The
right.
the Americans might listen to me.
Meanwhile, in Bob's head.
Are we done? Are we done yet?
No, that.
We have to give,
Yes, we are.
We have to give a shout out to the
Yeah, we have
Detroit
to
Beer
give-
Press.
Thank you.
Well, and they were the next stop. So
DetroitBeerPress.com. None of that stupid Wiener Blog Spot stuff.
Yeah, wieners.
Winter blog stuff.
Whatever that is.
And we will. We'll have all the links in the recap tomorrow. We've actually had them on Twitter and Facebook throughout the day today.
You're on
So
Twitter.
the big
You're Twitter.
yeah,
We
whatever,
tweet.
Captain Twitter yourself.
Twat.
What?
Stop talking.
Isolate that.
Isolate that.
God.
So yeah, somewhere I have Bob going, "Shut up, stop talking." That's actually better. But so no, we have our event Thursday night. We'll be at the Blackfin in Royal Oak. Do please, by all means, come out and join us. Should be a good event.
Do.
Please.
There is no do not.
Do.
Do or do not.
Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no
That's right.
try.
You must unlearn that which you have learned.
Just show up.
Right. So this was episode 62. We
See you next
survived.
week.
Beat it.
Next week, drones.
Oh, get the drone guys in?
Motor City Drone
Yay!
Calls
I can't wait.
Oh, that's gonna be
I
so
can't
great.
wait. I can't wait.
It's like skeet shooting with prizes.
All right, give us the stereotypical Yelp review. Just go.
Oh, God. Can I record this?
So, I read a couple of reviews and I had to check this place out. They said it was like the greatest sandwich ever. I went and sat down, and it took like longer than normal service that I'm accustomed to at the places that I usually frequent. And the sandwich came out, and it was good. Is it great? Yeah, it was okay. It was good though. But typically I like my service to be a little bit quicker. But the sandwich is okay. And would I go back? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe my friends drug me there. But I think from now on, I'm just going to go to the places I usually go to.
What was the decor like?
The decor reminded me of a children's hospital. I usually not something that's very corporate. It really detracted from the sandwich because I really wanted to enjoy my sandwich.
Was the parking well lit?
No, there was really not enough parking spots. Like I said, my spot was taken. I usually go here, and it was taken, so I had to park 4 spots down, and it was really inconveniencing to me.
8 more steps.
But
Absolutely.
and then the waitress comes out, and the bill is $12, and I tipped her $14. I thought that was enough, and she was like, didn't say thank you or anything when I left.
But did you want to split your check?
I tried to split it 17 times with my friends. I I wanted the water separate, and I wanted like everything separate, and they wouldn't do it, and I like it totally inconvenienced my day, and it ruined it.
The water separate.
And I hated it. And I hope that no one ever goes here again, and it rots because
no one should ever go there again.
No, because like who the hell did they think they are? Like trying to be like a good sandwich place like in this town, and be like all corporate. Like you're stupid.
Did you try to get their sushi?
Were they Detroit enough for you? I went to a pizza place and I ordered the sushi and it was terrible. I give it a 1. Like who the hell do you think you are making bad sushi in a pizza parlor?
What is this pizza rolled up? Like, what?
Pizza roll, sushi roll. I went to Buddy's and I had the burger. It was terrible. No, never go to Buddy's again, ever.
I went to Lully's and tried the vegetarian platter. It was horrific.
And then they had 2 parking spots in the front for to-go orders. Who the hell do they think they are? I'm eating here. I should be able to park up front. To-go my ass. Stick up your ass.
To-go my ass.
Hate everybody. I hate food. Why doesn't everybody just bring it to my house and feed it to me and rub my feet via drone in a driverless car? Because I like the decor in my house because I have hipster posters everywhere of obscure movies you probably never heard of.
Bob's ass.
Can I go home now? Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This is the IT and the D Show. See you next week. See ya. Beat it.
The emergency destruct system is now activated.
Look out! Flash!
Flash! Don't move! Stay where you are!
Long live Flash! You've saved your life. Have a nice day.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy. Make the run. The run.
Game over, man. It's game over.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out! Y'all take a chill. You need to cool that shit out. And that's the double truth, Ruth.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
How much scotch did you drink that night, by the way?
Half a bottle.
Okay, then shut the hell up.
You're in your underwear? I'm in my underwear. Here, let's hang out.
No, I'm sorry, honey. I have a headache.
I definitely want to see Bob in his underwear. That's a fact.
Bear me.
Why would, like, Buick put their cars next to, like, the Bentleys? Like, why? That's not marketing.
The alphabet.
It's brilliant. Because you're getting your 8-track tuned up. Are we at a break yet?
I may have to wipe the geek off. I can't say no, and I don't really want to.
Well, especially with the back doors open. We just lost our clean tag on iTunes. So you have no boots? No. You have no gloves? No. You have no hat? No. You have no scarf? No. You have no scraper? No. How long have you lived in Michigan? All my life.
You, sir, are an idiot.
I don't care.
When are we going to talk about me?
Jane, you ignorant slut. Woo!
This is the native man.
Guess Captain Soundboard doesn't know how to run the soundboard.
Shut up. Stop talking.
You're so white right now.
I'm the whitest guy in the room. Just explain it to me.
I love this city. I was banging on the way.
Really? Should we talk about this? Tag team. Should I keep going or should I stop?
Hell yeah.
Can I just say, it's been great being on a show that talks about Mickey Rooney dying for 20 seconds and then poop for 10 minutes.
You're not very informative, but wow, are you entertaining.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show.